This is a light for the DJI Pocket 3, but is it any good or is it a complete waste of money? Let's find out. So all you get in the box is this. This is all you get in the box. This is a case, and if I open this up, we'll see inside that we've got a mount, we've got a light, and we've got a USB-C charger, although I've clearly taken this out to charge the light. So before you turn the DJI Pocket on, you should probably fit this. Now, the way I would do that is you want to push this in around the pivot head, and you want to get this to slot in as well. And then all you need to do is just push the light into the groove there. Now the light will move backwards and forwards, doesn't move too far back, but it can angle a bit. And the way the light works is you've got a USB-C charging port at the top, and you have one button. So all you do is you cycle through the buttons to not only change the intensity and the brightness, but the color tone of the light as well. So you'll see we've got warm, mid and cool lights. So we can see here that the light actually goes above the camera and provides just additional light. And we're going to do a test now to see how it improves the image quality. I'm recording at ISO 100. I'm recording at 1/50th of a second shutter speed. And at the moment, the studio lights aren't on. I'm going to put them on, and we can see with the studio lights on, the exposure was absolutely fine. It's really good exposure with the studio lights on. Maybe a little bit too bright, so I would potentially drop this down to ISO 50. But turn the studio lights off and we've got a bit of a problem here. We can't really see very much. So I'm going to put the light on its lowest setting. This isn't really doing anything. If I go close, we can see it's doing something. Press it again for more power. And if I press again, it cycles through the color temperatures. So that is really the brightest we can get it. And again, don't forget we can tilt it. So if I go back to here, it is making some difference. If I put my hand over it, we can see it does make some difference. So what I've done now is I've extended the arm out, because I'm going to effectively be putting it at arm's length and seeing if it makes any difference. So this is where an arm's length is. And again, don't forget this is ISO 100. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn the light off. So if we turn the light off, we have to go back through all the settings to get to that bright setting. This is the brightest setting because it's using all the LEDs. It is in between the cool and the warm color, and it only has 2 light intensity settings. So it will in a pinch illuminate your face, but it's so small that it's not going to really illuminate you much further than arm's distance away. What I will do is I will go to a higher ISO next. So I'm still arm's length away with the light on, but I'm now at ISO 400. And again, let's just turn the light off and see what the difference is. So at ISO 400, we can see it's not too bad actually in terms of exposure. But then I can really sort of lift the exposure on the face if I go through and use the light, particularly on its brightest settings. So like I say, it's not going to make a huge difference, but if you are in a pinch, I think it will save your shooting, particularly when holding it at arm's length. So what do I think of this light? I think it is useful, but I think it is overpriced. So this was £23 on Amazon, and you can get these lights really cheaply. This is sort of a £5 or a $5 light. This bracket, it feels like it's been 3D printed, and I don't think this is going to last a long time. I think you end up paying a premium because this is for the DJI Pocket 3. There isn't anything else on the market like this. The alternative would be to sort of hold a small light or a bigger light than this, but I think it is overpriced even though it is useful. Thank you. Goodbye.